Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing Zoo Tycoon 2. We are moving on to a new zoo just because we kind of run out of room a little bit with the last one. I figured we'd go ahead and start again. This is still not going to be the total zoo. There's still quite a few really cool exhibit ideas you guys have given me that we want to give a little try in this episode, so that's what we're going to do. Now, to clarify some things, I have deleted the Cretaceous Calamity leaked stuff that I had been using. It wasn't top quality yet, anyway, blah blah, whatever. I know a few of you may have downloaded it in the past or whatever, and I would suggest, I mean, if you're using it for your own use, whatever, but I would suggest that maybe you want to delete it and wait for them to release stuff properly. I can say for my part that I've apologised already, just because kind of promoting the use of this leaked content that the developers behind Cretaceous Calamity didn't want people to be using, because it reflected poorly on their work or whatever. It wasn't what they meant to release. You know, that's their prerogative at the end of the day. They have released a holiday teaser pack kind of thing, which includes the Grassland XL map, which we're going to load up now. So you need to download the official Cretaceous Calamity stuff in order to have this extra large map. And I think we've gathered from the last 2-3 maps we've used that an XL map is definitely sorely needed. So I'm quite excited to give this a go. I will link the Cretaceous Calamity pack down below. Super easy to download and install. There's even an installation instruction for those of you who don't know how to install mods, but you should, because I did a video on it. Okay. Let's kick things off. We're going to go ahead and close the zoo from the start. We don't really care about humans. Humans are silly. That's why we play games filled with animals and dinosaurs. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Cardboardosaurus, a bizarre creature that we will be making in this episode, along with the Crocodile Exhibit, which has been suggested a few times, which is very cool. We're going to make it a general reptile exhibit, but with a lot of crocodiles as well. Crocodiles are cool. I've downloaded a very cool crocodile pack, which I've mentioned a couple of times, so we're going to have quite a few different types of crocodile, and it's going to be a nice big exhibit. And we'll do a Cardboardosaurus, and we're also, maybe not in this episode, depending on time, but at least that, no, my god, this is huge! Close. Look at it! It's massive! It's not extra large. Compared to the others, it's just ginormous. Bloody hell. Awesome. I'm excited. I am pretty excited. Yeah, so we don't need path. I mean, we're still going to use path, which seems silly, admittedly, but it's just because it looks better, okay? Shut up. I still don't know why I have two versions of the path. I thought that would be gone by now, but whatever. Let's use... What path shall we use today? What do we like? We like brick. Do we like brick? Doesn't really matter, let's be honest. We like brick. Let's say there we go. Lovely jubbly brick. So, first exhibit is going to go... Oh my god, this is huge. We can use this for everything, basically, we want to finish off. Let's start off with the Crocodile Exhibit. So let's find a crocodile and we'll go from there. I suspect Palestrine Wetlands is going to be our choice of biome, but it could be... There's a few possibilities. It could be the rainforest one. Some crocodiles, it could possibly be the savannah, I suppose. Even the Nile wants wetlands, so it doesn't really make sense to me. Cuban, Orinoco, very cool. West African dwarf. So we've got two... Wait, no. We've got 3 tropical rainforest, 1 Palestrine wetlands. So that means we go tropical rainforest, I guess. Right! Fences! Let's just get straight in there. What type of fence do we want for our crocodilio? Crocodilio. I want something cool. What is the coolest of the fences? What's this? Do we like that? No. It's too tall. It doesn't really matter in any way whatsoever, all of this. Although glass fence is kind of cool. Can we do a glass fence? What's this one? That looks pretty cool. I don't know why this is so important to me, but goddammit, it's important, okay? Oh, who cares? Alright, wooden fence. This is the one we're using. Or low fence. I don't think they're going to break out anyway. Let's just use this. Meow. Right, this is going to be a fairly size. I don't like making the exhibits too big. I know that sounds daft because we've got so much room to play with. But the problem with making them too big... And this is plenty big, I think we'll agree, because that's actually pretty huge. The problem with making them too big is then the animals are kind of dwarfed by the exhibit massively, and it tends to look a little bit silly, in my opinion. Okay, that didn't work out quite as I would have liked, but whatever. Yeah. This is fairly ginormous. It honestly is. Oh my god, what have I done? What's all... I installed the... I don't know why this is there. I'd like it to go away, though. I reinstalled the Aurora Designs biome pack thing because I was hoping to get my beautiful looking... What's the point in this? I don't understand why it's here. I don't understand what it achieves. I'm not going to lie. But I really do not understand the point because it's here anyway. It's just a better way to scroll through, I guess. Anyways, we used to have it so that these biomes looked a lot better. They looked a lot more colourful. They're like a lot more colourful, and I'm hoping one of you guys who knows so much about this game will be able to explain. But clearly, one of the add-ons I installed during my mass transfer process has kind of made them a little... I don't want to say weedy, but I do want to say weedy. They're weedy, it's what they are. They're lacking in colour, you know? And I'd like to fix it if possible. And I really should have just started like this. Meow, lots of shallow water. The idea is, and this is taken directly from one of you guys, a brilliant idea, IMO, is this idea of basically just a lake kind of thing, just like a big patch of water, and then it's like little islands of land sort of spread along in certain parts where the crocodiles can then live. So it's going to be mainly shallow water. I'm going to put some deeper water in as well. I'm going to make this a bit bigger, I think. And let's smooth that out a little bit, make it look a little bit more natural. Smooth and... smooth and smooth. So I want it to look like deep water without necessarily looking like deep water, if that makes sense. So there's like, it's there for the crocodiles to enjoy, because they definitely do enjoy it. We saw that with the Dinosuchus and stuff. They need the deep water in order to have shelter, to keep their shelter need nice and high. But I also don't want it to look quite so cliffy. I'm going to keep that drop off there. It's nice to have a little bit of a drop. Okay, so that should still be nice deep water. If I run straight forward, yep. But you can also barely see it from the top, which is kind of cool. Okay, so now we need some land. Tropical rainforest dirt. Let's make that a little smaller. I want this to really be small, wispy kind of islands. I'm going to buff them up a little bit so it looks like they are kind of erupting out of the land. So very much like wanting to keep them jagged and kind of different in terms of shape. The little one just juts out there. This ridge here. One over here. I hope this is kind of what the person meant. It was a great idea, I really appreciated it. Something like that. Maybe a bit too much actually in terms of land, but I don't know, it looks kind of cool. Okay. I should put my rocks and plants filter on. Oh, so upsetting. And let's put a little deep water. Mixing these up a little bit. I want it to look interesting, you know? Like, less man-made and more just... like a naturally formed kind of area. Like, this is something that could potentially actually exist in the world. Okay, with that done, we're going to put some pigs on the islands. And the size of the pigs kind of shows you the actual scale of this exhibit. Let's put some shellfish in the deep water little bits. Like there. Anything else in terms of live food? Some fish swimming around. You cannot place the fish in water. Of course, how silly of me. How stupid am I? I apologise, game. I really want to keep it looking as natural as humanly possible. So dead pigs are natural. Gonna do like a little pile of them there, because we're gonna have quite a few crocodiles here. This is the pile of pigs. Put some fish. Okay. And in terms of toys, the same kind of deal. So some meat. Plus we need the pigs. Arctic cod, absolutely bloody everywhere. I want the waters to feel lived in, you know? So the water's populated by this cod. The crocodiles just happen to kind of live in the same area. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, kind of cool. Kind of what I really wanted. And some lizards for the land. Cool, cool, cool. Shelter, didn't think so. Trees! What kind of trees do we want? What's a watery looking tree? It seems like a silly question, but it's so close to the water, right? You'd think any potential trees would be quite leafy, you know? There's a lot of oxygen, there's a lot of water, there's a lot of nutrients in the area. This should be quite verdant. Is verdant the word I want to use? I have no idea. Okay. Little bushy kind of one, yeah. Kind of trying to stick to the sort of greener areas. Plants. We've got some flowers. Oh my god, yes, yes, yes. I forgot the beautiful, beautiful mods, so we can do like actual patches of flowers for the first time now. And what else? Ooh, we've got some pretty cool stuff here. What's this? I don't know why I need this, but I really like it. It doesn't really suit my exhibit, but it's cool to know. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so I want that at an angle. Do I love that as much as I did about 2 seconds ago? No, but committed to the idea now. Like leafy little areas like that. And some bushes around that tree there, around this tree. What's that? And a couple of those. Okay! I don't like that, that's bugging me. Can I get rid of it? Looks okay there, it's like a little island off it, but doesn't really work there. Boop. Boop. And boop. Rocks. Rocks are a necessary part of my life. My love for rocks, I don't know where it's come from. It was never a thing in the past, but this playthrough of Zoo Tycoon 2 has really brought it out in me. A rocky bed down there. A couple of big rocks around, block the shellfish in. Oopsie daisy. Some smaller rocks in there. Big one that kind of sits on the ridge. I like them just kind of popping out of the water slightly. The little ones don't quite do it, they just sit under it. Yeah, this is kind of what I was looking for. I think we're done. So, crocodiles. Yeah, they're tiny. I think we're going to put quite a few in. Come on. So this is going to be 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay, this is too many crocodiles now. I'm stopping there. We're going to put a couple of dwarf ones in. Can't go in water because it's a crocodile, and obviously crocodiles don't go in the water. We're going to get rid of a couple of these because it is actually a little excessive. And I don't want them to be fighting over food too much. Let's just clear this all out a little bit. I know this seems silly. Hooray! But it actually looks a lot less natural with so many in the vicinity. I think that might be a better kind of... Even that seems like one too many. That's more like it. Right. Meow. Hiya. Cool. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put a high wall on, like a really high wall. I think it'll look better, because I actually really like the look of this as an exhibit. I think it's really working. But I think being able to see the sky, and kind of knowing it's not that enclosed... Oh, my piggies! Knowing it's not that enclosed, I think actually quite hurts the exhibit. Hello? What are you? You're a Nile crocodile. I feel you should all be bigger than you are. Hello. Goodbye. It's very cool. Hello. Yeah, we're going to put a nice high wall on. I think it's actually really going to help with the total look. So, I'd like a dark one, if possible. What have we got? The brick's too bright. That's my problem with it. That's probably better, yep. So let's just cover it with this. Okay. Let's see what that looks like once we get in there. Okay. Whatever I have to do. You are a weird game sometimes. You really are. I think the problem is this doesn't want to curve, so it's trying to curve, despite it not actually being able to. Meow. Meow. There we go. Why can't I go over that little bit there? That's so weird. And we don't need that. There. That'll do. This should, in theory... Yeah, it works a little bit better, I think. That's really annoying, though. Okay. Ignore that. Yeah, I think that works better. It now just looks like a big crocodilian world. And you can kind of sit here and you just spot them. I'm hoping you'll just kind of see them every now and again. As we sit in the water, maybe want to slink by into the deeper... Hello, little shellfish. Hello? This is Crocodile World, ladies and gentlemen. It's Crocodile World. Thumbnail. Okay. Oh. Hello. Hello. A little trippy there, didn't it? I like the Cuban one the best. It's cute. Orinoco, not a big fan. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Crocodile World. Look at the size of this exhibit, right? And look how much it's taken up. It's just nothing. Absolutely nothing. The one thing I dislike about this map is I don't know why the entrance is to the left, because what it does is it makes me not want to build on this left-hand side. But I can see why, like, if you weren't doing freeform, I'd prefer it. It's just because I am doing freeform that I don't. Okay, so let's build this across here. I know I don't have to do the path. Have to do the path, crafty path, but it feels necessary. It creates a boundary between exhibits more than anything else. Oopsie daisy, which I think is actually quite important. Meow. Okie dokie. So this path can't curl. I assume the other can. What do we want to do next? I think. What letter are we on? A. We're definitely... Oh, it's an I. People keep asking me to do the sloth, right? And I would love to do the sloth. Coolasuchus. But I cannot for the life of me get the Linnaeus two-toed sloth to actually work. It's been installed for bloody ages, but it's never here. It doesn't work for me. And I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. That's always the case. I've always screwed up somehow. But that's just where we are at the moment, in that I do not have a clue how to get it working. Giant mower. Ooh. Maybe we'll do like a extinct bird exhibit as well. Next episode, though, we've got plans for this one. Lace monitors. Cool. Any more crocodiles? I'm sure there's more. What was I looking for again? The pygmy hippo. No. Pygmy hog. Quetzalcoatlus. We're definitely going to do an aviary with that kind of thing as well. Rajasaurus. Creepy. What's that? Sand Reaper? Is that thing going... Huh? Oh god, I'm not even going to try. Whoa! No, they killed my crocodile. It's not that surprising, let's be honest. I'm looking for L. What letter am I on? I've not been... S. I've not been paying attention at all. L, M, Mammoth, Leopleurodon. So it should be around here. I'm looking, because you haven't figured it out, for the Loch Ness Monster. Now, it's clearly not in L, because I would have found it by now. What's that? Hypsilophodon. Very cool looking. Sacred Ibis. So we're just going to have a... Oh, Hawk Island Sea Mon... Oh my god. It's huge! It's just a big axolotl. Halisaurus, grey reef shark. Anyways, focus, BestInSlot. We're looking for the Loch Ness Monster. Oh my god, we could recreate Anaconda. Anaconda, by the way, that's like one of my favourite films. I've been talking about wanting to do... Yeah! I've been wanting... Oh my god, is that a blue whale? Well, I assume it is. It's huge. I've been talking for a long time I wanted to do this, about reviewing, like, my favourite genre of films. I know how bizarre this sounds every single time I say it, but my favourite type of film, well, maybe not favourite, but like really high up there, is basically any film where animals eat humans, okay? I love it. I don't know why, but I absolutely adore it. Well, that's not it. We're getting there, though. Something like that is what we're looking for. Absolutely adore it. Oh, Crocodile. Never forget. Oh, Cuban crocodile. There we go. Anyways, so absolutely love it. And what I really want to do is do reviews of these films. So it'd be like the Jurassic Park films would count, but loads of stuff. Anaconda, Arachnophobia, Eight-Legged Freaks. There's a film where this woman, right, there's a tiger in her house. And that's like the entire premise of the film. And it's brilliant. I've completely forgotten what the film's called, now that it comes to it. But it's utterly, utterly brilliant. Oh my god. Yes, we are doing something with you, my friend. Not yet. Maybe we'll do like a... People keep asking for like a reptile exhibit kind of thing. So what I'm thinking is we'll do a Palestrine wetlands aviary, like we did with the other one, and we'll have stuff like... We'll do like a prehistoric Palestrine wetlands. Something like that. Anyways, absolutely adore films like that. So we can do anacondas in there as well. God, I get distracted so easily. Nice big white Allosaurus. What else would we put in? I have no idea. Meow. Oh, it's there. Oh, that is actually really cool looking. Okay, where do you live? Alpine Tundra, otherwise known as Scotland. Yes. So I want to make an exhibit that looks like Scotland. Okay? Okay, let's make Scotland, folks. So wood, stone, obviously, is Scotland. Smaller though, smaller. Meow. Doesn't need to be as big, just because... Actually, it does. You know what? It has to be huge. Screw it, because we want a lake, don't we? So it needs to be land, and then it needs to be a lake in the middle of that land. Up there. Yeah, a bit bigger. Screw it. It's not like we're stretched for room. How big is that compared to that? It's a bit bigger, but not much. Would it have worked in this one size-wise? I think it needs to be slightly bigger. This feels excessive, but I don't care. Okay, let's match that up. So there-ish. About there? One down, I think. Oh, no. Is that right? Yes, okay. Oh, no, no, God, no. Was not accurate in the slightest. What am I on about? Let's just fix that up, shall we? Love. For God's sake. There we go. Lovely, jubbly. Anyways, yeah, so I really want to do reviews of those. Just kind of, the idea of the review being, you can't really do video footage itself just because the internet tends to shout at you a little bit. But we take images and we talk through the story and just less a review and more like just a bit of witty banter, you know? Alpine Tundra, right? Where is it? Meow. I do actually like this. Is really grown on me. I hated this before, but it's pretty cool. Meow. Okay, so... Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to build Scotland. If you are Scottish, I apologise. I love Scotland. I really do. I adore Scotland. I haven't been to Loch Ness yet, though. Maybe I'll go to Loch Ness. I've been looking for a trip, right? Just anything I could do, randomly, for quite a while now. Maybe I'll go to Loch Ness. So, anyways. My idea was, kind of make sure it's grass right around the outside. Then stone it up towards the middle. Around the outside, around the outside. And then that is where we're going to build our lake. I'm going to reduce the brush size just because it lets us have slightly more interesting edge architecture, you know? I know Loch Ness doesn't really look like this in terms of shape, but, you know, I'm working through some limits here, folks. And I want it big. It has to be a big-ass lake. It really does. Oh, I've never been to Loch Ness. Maybe I should go to Loch Ness. Okay, there we go. Nice new idea. Let's reduce that a little bit further and just kind of sharpen these edges up a little bit. Like so. Lovely jubbly. And then make it nice and big again, because we're going to deepen it. Okay. Why can't we do that? It's weird. How's my zoo becoming more famous anyway? Why can we not make this deeper? Am I missing something? Maybe I should have made it a tank, but that wouldn't really make sense for the Loch Ness Monster. That's mildly disappointing. Oh well. Right, so I want cliffs now at the edge. It's being really weird. We'll fix that in a minute. Let's just put cliffs all the way around the outside. But, we're gonna just pull this out a little bit. The idea being, this would be where the crazy people would go to look into the lake to observe the Loch Ness Monster. Not necessarily crazy people. No, crazy people. Let's be honest, right? In my opinion, I am all for cryptozoology, right? I'm a big fan of cryptozoology in like pretty much every form. The Hool, all that kind of jazz. I love all that. Monster Hunter, which is a cryptozoology program. I adore Monster Hunter. I think it's fantastic, right? However, saying that, you've got to realise the difference between when it clearly doesn't exist and when it could... There we go. Stitch it up! I wonder it wasn't working. This is what I actually meant to do. Nice, deep, craggy looking lake as well. Really what I was looking for. I want it deep as humanly possible. It's got to be murky and deep and hard to see into. Maybe a bit more towards the edges there. How low does this go? Right, that's it. That's the limit there. See, the lake is so good, my zoo became more famous. Okay, I'm going to keep that ridge there. I'm going to smooth out just here, because it's like a beach kind of thing. So just this bit. Can't tell if that's doing anything. Okay. That actually worked. I'm not sure how, I'm not sure why. That kind of actually worked. Oh, well, sort of. Not really. It's hard to tell what's going on sometimes, isn't it? Right, there we go. Food for the Loch Ness Monster. So, we want live fish, really, don't we? However, I'm not allowed live fish, so shellfish. Toys. Live fish. It's weird that they don't count. Right, I need loads of these, by the way. Tons and 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 tons. What's that? Lungfish. More fish. What's that? A toy. No. It's probably enough. Shelter. No, I don't think that's going to work. Doesn't really fit in with what I'm looking for. Rocks. Okay, I don't know why there's no rocks or anything for this. That means we're going to have to go make it up, aren't we? So let's pick a different habitat. Why would there not be rocks? I'm going to turn... Oh, there is no rocks. Well, there is. Because it's there. Okay, I'll do my own rocks then. Screw you, game. I mean, it is Scotland, so it's not exactly famed for its... I don't see why I can't have some dead trees. And I mean, Scotland's not that dead. It's a nice enough little place, you know. Let's find something that would live in Scotland. More than just dead trees. It's like a nice oak or something. Did you get an oak in Scotland? I'm sure you get oak trees by Loch Ness. It might be a bit cold, actually. For O-P-L... Don't really know what I'm doing, folks, in case you can't tell. But oak, there we go. Some nice oak trees. I don't see why not, frankly. I mean, I know roughly what Loch Ness looks like. I know there isn't really much in the way of trees. It's more like... I don't know. I don't see why we can't have a bit of stuff in there. You know, breathe it up a little bit. What's this? Breathing roots. Let's put some of those in. They look depressing. Therefore, they look slightly Scottish. Some mushrooms. I really wish they didn't add the biome underneath them when they get placed down. Would there be anything in the bottom of Loch Ness? I think there might be. Let's find some watery stuff. Not bamboo. Where's the water stuff? I don't want to put, like... Dune grass. Oh, screw it. I just want to bring a little bit of colour to the world, you know? And this is where the crazy people will go. So what would crazy people have? Oh yeah, I was making my point. Right, I do get distracted easily. I'm all for cryptozoology. I don't necessarily believe a lot of it. A lot of it is clearly malarkey. Utter malarkey, right? Tons of it. But like things like abominable snowman, I'm not against the idea if I firmly believe it could be genuinely real. Jeep. We're going to have a Jeep in, right? That's how the crazy people got here. We're going to build a little story, you know? I firmly believe that... Oh, I actually really like how that looks. Just the little Jeep there is making me really excited. Anyways, so I'm firmly for that idea. A seahorse. Put some koi in. That makes no sense, but whatever. Some butterflies, I think. Well, moths, whatever. Oh, they're huge! Oh, it's a Meganeura. No wonder it's huge. Oopsie daisy. Well, that kind of ruined my realism stand a little bit. Right, I had this as an idea, actually. What I'm thinking... I don't like that, though. I was hoping I'd put this here, right? And the idea being that, like, a local salesperson... Maybe there's 2 Jeeps. Like a local salesperson has come and set up a stand selling Loch Ness themed stuff to sell to the crazy people. Ooh, a warning sign. Actually, I'd like a sign or something, like a Loch Ness sign. Obviously, it's not going to say Loch Ness. You think that fits in? No. Right, I'm going to get rid of some of these Meganeuras. This is silly. I'm going to keep a couple of them, because I don't care, and this is cool. We can pretend this is Loch Ness in the past, and humans travelled back there to search for Loch Ness when it was still a thing. Let's pretend it used to be a plesiosaur of some form. Anything else I'd want to add? I really want to do something with this stuff as well. But it's the kind of thing that you need to be vaguely... Oh, hello. Vaguely skilled and like knowledgeable to use, and let's just face it, that's just not me, folks. I know my limitations, I know where I stand. I'm more a story builder rather than an actually technically skilled in any such way kind of builder. You know, that's who I am. I'm fine with that. What's that? Nope. Buildings. One little quick check in here to see if there's anything that feels vaguely appropriate. I suspect I'm out of luck. Yeah, okay, we're going to build up this little bit on the left, slightly. It's too flat at the moment. It also doesn't feel... I just want it to be like a little valley that heads down towards the coast. And we also need to make this look a little bit more grey. It's not grey enough. Like right on the coast should be really lacking in grass. Much more grey and depressing. There we go. Okay. And same over here. Let's just set that little patch there. Okay. So, let's add the animals in. Just one. Now, I know it looks small and silly in that exhibit. It's just because, at the end of the day, it's Loch Ness Monster, right? There's only one Loch Ness Monster, and it should be quite small compared to the exhibit that it's in. And here we go. Little guys come in, they land on their Jeep. Look up, dead trees, nice little trees there, some mushrooms, blah, blah, blah. And they walk through over to the coast through the, the herd of Meganeura, which I'm going to quickly clear out before we keep doing this because they just look utterly stupid. We will put these if we do that exhibit I was talking about, like a swampy, like big insects and spiders and Meganeura and a couple of reptiles and stuff like that in an aviary kind of place. And they walk to the edge. They just sit here. Maybe I should put a bench in. How many fish do I have? Quite a lot. Where's the Loch Ness Monster? See, even when I know it's here, it's bloody hard to spot. There it is. There, Nessie. And this is how it should be. It should be small and dominated by the sheer size of the exhibit around it. It should be hiding, you know, it should be difficult to see. And it is, so job done. I'd like to take a look at it though, if you could come here, Nessie. You're looking very horse-like. Hello. I'd like to get a view from above the water. Like, see how people would actually view the Loch Ness Monster. There's a lot of lungfish on the surface. Nessie, Nessie, here, girl. Oh well. Yeah, I like that. I just, this is what I like to do in this game. It's you know, it's build a story, build like a world. I don't know. I don't know. If you'd stay at the bloody surface so I can get a screenshot for the thumbnail though, that'd be fantastic, Nessie. 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 The hell is she gone? She's very good at this disappearing act, you know? Where the hell is she? I actually can't see her. Have I gone blind? Is she gone? She's bloody on the land. Nessie, this is not what I really intended, okay, girl? I had different ideas for how this would go. You being all weird on the land isn't really what I had in mind, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the Loch Ness Monster. Let's go ahead and just grab her. Come on, girl. Get out of the trees. Come on. Come on. Come here. God damn it, Nessie. Come here. It's coming on land to poop everywhere, aren't you? Get in the ocean. Okay, we're going to end it there. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I am, from now on, trying to not record these ahead of time. So if you have any suggestions and stuff like that, I will probably be able to spot them ready for the next episode. We are going to do an aviary with, like, those giant centipede kind of things, and Meganura, and some reptiles and stuff like that. But we've had a very reptile-themed park so far, so I'd like to mix it up with something else, some mammals and stuff like that, maybe a little red panda exhibit, because red pandas are adorably cute, so we might work on something like that next. Yeah, any suggestions at all, I'm open, I'm all ears. Thank you for joining us for usual. I shall see you lovely folks in the next episode. Cheers, much love, and don't forget to check down below for the Cretaceous Calamity proper link. Cheers, much love, bye bye.